Hello guys, feeling the FIFA here, and about the first video in my FIFA 13 Funny Squads series. Then today, as you probably guessed by the title, I'm doing an Israeli squad, and we all know what that means. Now, aside from all our stereotypes, the squad was actually pretty good, and the rage messages were also very funny. Seriously guys, every game I played with this team, I got a rage message. Right, now let's build the squad. Now in the manager's position, you can just have any 4-1-2-1-2 manager. I here have David Moyes. Is it David Moyes? Yeah, I have the Scottish guy anyway. Now in net, I have one of the better players in the team, and one of the only two goals I have Iote, if I'm pronouncing that right. And I found he's actually a pretty good keeper. Pretty tall for Israelis because they're generally quite short. Yeah, and he's pretty solid keeper. Yeah, and one of the better players on the squad. Plays in Liga BVA for Malacora. Now at right back, I had click on it. Malol. And this guy was one of the weaker players on the squad. Alright pace for a right back, but not that good. There was no other better players at right back, so I just had to pick him up just as a filler player. And he did his job. Yeah, he plays in the Pro League. And he was 3-star skills, so he was alright. Now at first centre back, I had Keenan, who I think played for Cardiff, if I'm right. And again, he wasn't that good, but you know, he'll have to do. He only cost me 200 coins. And yeah, he does play for Cardiff. Now the other centre back, I have oh hey, and he was probably the worst player on the squad, Bronze 61. Alright pace for a centre back, but that doesn't mean anything. He was again pretty bad, but yeah, there's not that many Israeli players on the game. I presume they all play in the Israeli league, and seems that they don't have that on FIFA. Now left back, I had Gerson. Again, not so good, but it was all right. 63 pace, not very good. 36 shooting, absolutely dreadful, but he did his job. You know. Right, left mid, I had one of the better players on the squad, Ashlyn. You might remember him. He used to play for City. Didn't really do much there, but he's all right in FIFA. He actually costs a little bit. He costs me 600 coins, and as you can see, 82 pace, which is pretty decent for a silver 67. And he had 82 dribbling, which is all right. Those stats aren't too good, but he does his job again. I'd really recommend him. Now right mid. Buzzargalo, can't really pronounce it. And this guy was pretty dreadful again. He had a 74 pace, which was again pretty bad for a right mid. And he only had 2-star skills, which is again dreadful for any winger or right mid, especially one that's silver. And again, yeah, he just did his job, I suppose. He wasn't too bad. Centre defensive mid, another one of the better players on the squad. I had Cohen. This guy, I picked him up for 250, I believe, which is just under discarding. He's alright. 70 pace. Bit of a playmaker with 69 passing, one of the best passing on the squad. For a silver squad, basically. And yeah, he was just a pretty good all-round player. I'd recommend him for any silver squad you're building. Now the best player on the team, probably at centre attacking in, Yoshi Benayoun, West Ham player. I think he's on loan there from Chelsea. As you can see, it shows he's a shining star compared to the rest of the team. 68 pace, not too good, but he's pretty much the playmaker of the team. With his 77 passing, decent dribbling, and he has alright shooting, you know, gets in there. And the first striker I had, Dayan. Now this guy was actually pretty good for a 65 silver. I actually scored no red kick with him, but unluckily I did not get that on recording for some reason. Can't remember why. But yeah, I did score an red kick with him, and his stats are all seem pretty bad, but he was an alright player. I'd recommend him. And the other striker, sorry, I had our Beatman again, pretty similar to Diane. He does his job with his 69 pace, which wasn't too good, but yeah, you know, he's all right for a silver. Now, if you're actually looking to be serious about this squad, then there are a couple other players you could maybe add as an addition. Firstly, here we have Melikson, and he has 89 pace and 80 dribbling, which obviously means his price is a bit higher than the rest of the other Israeli players. And as you can see, this guy, he probably goes for about 600 coins, and I just didn't have enough at the time to add him in there. But I would really recommend him. I have played with him before, because I've played with the Polska league before. Now, here, the other guy we have here, obviously as an inform, he's going to be a bit more pricey. I understand he gets for about 12 odd K. Now, I don't actually think he's much better than anyone else on my team. Really, his stats aren't that good, apart from maybe his shooting. But obviously, because he's in an inform, he does cost quite a bit more. But if you were serious about these squads, I would seriously recommend two of these players. Now, let's get into some gameplay with this squad.